Today I have with me the brand new Renault Symbioz, one of the most interesting, from my point of view, one of the best balanced SUV, compact SUV that you can get in 2024 on the market. And in this video we will do the full review, interior, exterior, material quality, technical data, space, multimedia system, everything about the car you will find out in this video. I will have a separate video where I drive the car. Definitely check out the test drive video, it's in the separate video. I will leave in the description of this video all the technical data of this model that I have with me in case you want to read it one more time. Definitely check out the description. From my point of view, Symbioz, after Rafale, Renault Rafale, I think it's those two are one of the most beautiful cars that Renault ever built. And it's very interesting because it has a very good price, very good entry-level price. It has great options, it has good quality, and it has an amazing full hybrid system, which we will talk about that in this video. Now let's start with the technical data, and of course, before, the most important thing is the price. So you have four different trim version. You have Evolution, which start at a price of 27,350 euro. Then you have Techno, Esprit Alpine, and the top of the range version, which I have with me today. It is around 32,950 euro. And from here you add some options like panoramic glass roof, which you will see a little bit later. You can dim it down. It's a solar bay with crystal liquid technology. That means you can turn it opaque or you can turn it clear, transparent. I will show you later. It's a great new technology. It will cost you 1,500 euro if you want an optional. You can get also Harman Kardon sound system with 9 speakers optional. You have a few other options like a spare tire, but yeah, I will show you a little bit later. But for more information you can go also on Renault website to see on the configurator, because in some country it might be different. Now that you know the price, very important, as I said before, the version that I have with me is the iconic version. That means it's the top of the range version, and for the moment they offer only one powertrain. That's it, the 1.6 liter petrol engine, 4 cylinders Inline, combined with the multi-mode automatic transmission, 4+2 speeds, 4 speeds for the petrol engine and 2 speeds for the electric motor. Together combined they get 15 combination of different driving modes. I will talk about that when we do the test drive, so definitely check out the test drive. It's a front wheel drive system. That means in the front you have the petrol engine and you have 2 electric motors. One electric motor, it's able to drive the car in electric mode up to 80% of the time. In the city you can drive only in electric mode because it has 1.26 kilowatt hour battery, 150 volt lithium battery that keep the energy and allow you to drive only in electric mode, which is super crazy. And from my point of view, after I test in the last year a lot of full hybrid system, I have to tell you that Renault have one of the best full hybrid system that you can get on the market. Not only that, they improve always with every car that comes on the market. I feel like it's a little bit smoother. In the beginning, it has some things that they have to improve. They have to make a little bit smoother. For example, the pedals, the regenerative brake, the difference between those two. But now, when I drive this Symbioz, which is kind of the latest, this full hybrid system, I feel like even though it's kind of the same, it's more improved. It runs a little bit smoother. And we will talk about that in the test drive video more, because this is something that I noticed. As I said, the power, it comes with 1.6 liter petrol engine, 4 cylinders Inline. The power of the car, 143 horsepower, 250 Newton meters. I think it's more than enough for daily driving, for a family SUV. I think it's perfect. Also CO2 emission 105 grams, consumption, which we will test in a separate video. I will have a separate video with the consumption, 4.6 liter VLTP estimated. We will see, and definitely check out those videos to see how much I get. Top speed 170 km per hour, 0 to 110.6 seconds. The weight of the car 1,423 kilograms. The ground clearance 16.9 centimeters. Battery capacity 1.26 kilowatt hour. The electric motor power, for those of you that wonder, 49 horsepower, and the combustion engine, petrol engine power, 94 horsepower. Combined produce 143 horsepower. The trunk space is very interesting. When it comes to space, I think it's crazy that it's really spacious, and you have plenty of space in the back there. You have like this 492 liters in the trunk, but you have the possibility to slide the bench 16 centimeters in the front, and then you will get 624 liters. And if you fold down the seats completely, you have 1582 liters. The fuel tank capacity 48 liters, towing capacity with brakes 750 kilograms, McPherson suspensions on the front, independent McPherson suspension on the front, and semi-independent torsion bar on the rear. So we will talk about the suspension also in the test drive video. The length 4 meters 41 centimeters. It sits somewhere between Capture and Austral. From my point of view, it's more like a bigger Capture. It can drive up to 1000 kilometers with a fuel tank. And also the name of the wheels that I have on this version, it's Pulsar. I think they are gorgeous. There are two types of rims, Pulsar and Elixir, and both of them are beautiful. I don't know which one to choose, but both of them look great, and you can drive up to 60 kilometers per hour only in electric mode. Guys, those are the most important technical data about the car. Let's start to talk a little bit about the exterior design, interior design, and then together we will take a conclusion. The same key as Renault use it on all the models these days. What you can do with the key, lock the car, unlock the car. I like very much the fact that when you go away from the car, will get locked, but when you come close to the car, even though you don't press any button, you can set it up that the car will unlock for you automatically. Like you see here, it comes with electric folding mirrors, which is great, very useful. Also, it comes with a very beautiful animation, at least on the front end. When you lock and unlock the car, it looks really cool, and in the nighttime it looks really interesting. I don't know if you can see it right now because it's kind of day outside, but it looks really, look at this. It has a really interesting animation, which add a little bit of premium and yeah, a little bit of interesting stuff. On the rear is just turn on a little bit slower, and when you lock it, it turn off also a little bit slower, which again add a little bit of premium to the car. This is what you can do with the key, and of course you can turn on the lights when you are in parking in the nighttime. You want to find your car, you can turn on the lights from this button, and you can also open the trunk because it comes with automatic lift gate. And if you want to close it, I'm not sure if it works from the key. I think it's not working from the key. You have to come here and press this button in order to close it. So yeah, in general, this is the key. From my point of view, I think it's this Renault Symbioz and Renault Rafale. They are one of the nicest, beautiful car ever made by Renault. I really love the back end, even though the car look in the front the same as the new Renault Capture. The back end look much more beautiful. It's much more extended in the back. You can see this area here, it's much more extended, and the back end with those tail lights look much nicer from my point of view. Really beautiful, sharp edges and line. I really enjoy the back end. I think it's crazy beautiful from my point of view. Then you have those rims. You have two types of rims, at least on this iconic version, which look so beautiful with the car. Such a nice design. They are kind of aerodynamic, but in the same time it gives a little bit of premium look. You can see around the car a lot of chrome. They use the chrome around the down part of the window, a little bit of chrome on the down skirt. Then you have this combination of rims with alloy wheels, which looks so good. Then in the front, some gray on the down end of the bumper. I think the configuration and the way they design it, it's so beautiful. The front end, you have full LED light for the low beam and high beam, plus the turning signal, and the daytime running light on the lower end. It is LED light, and it looks great. In general, I think the car, it's crazy attractive, it's crazy beautiful, and yeah, I don't know, I really like it. Also on the rear, you have full LED lights for the reverse light. It's here on the left side. There you have the fog lamps on the left side. On the right side, you have the reverse light. Then you have the following turning signal, those sequential turning signals, which are full LED light. And then you have the tail lights, which is LED light, and it has this kind of three-dimensional design, which looks so nice. Up on the roof, the car comes with this solar bay panoramic glass roof, which I will show you. When we go inside, you have the radio antenna, very nice, very modern. You have this spoiler, which look really interesting. And I like that I have this color. This color, it's also super nice. This bluish color looks so cool. And I like the fact that you can see very well those sharp edges and lines, which make the car look crazy attractive. And even here in this area, you have some lines. I really like the spoiler and everything around the car. Plus, you have tinted windows on the rear, tinted windows on the side. You have the wiper here in the back, brake light, it's up here. Down here you have the new Renault logo, Symbioz writing on the back, E-Tech hybrid here on the right side in goldish. And then you have on the number plate, LED lights on the number plate as well, and the reverse camera down there in the middle. Also some nice sharp edges around here and here and here, which make the car really interesting. And also all these bumper in the back here look crazy cool. 6 sensors on the rear, some gray around here on the bumper with normal plastic, and then you have again this gray mat down here. And if you look closer, you will see that you don't find any exhaust pipes, which is pretty simple and nice and clear. And then you have, of course, the fog lamps here which are LED, and that's also very useful. Here on the passenger side, you have the tank, the fuel tank, the petrol fuel tank, and then around the wheels again you have those plastic to protect the edges, to protect the paint. Very useful. I think every car these days should have those, because we as people, we want to keep the cars as long as possible, we want to be as reliable as possible, and those plastics around the car will be very useful. In case you scratch it, you just change this plastic, you don't have to repaint the car. And I don't know, they really integrate it very nice. It looks beautiful. Down here on the downskirt, again the same plastic, very useful. Some gray here, nice contrast. And then in the front again, a little bit extended this plastic, which help a lot with the protection of the car. And I don't know, overall it looks good. It's kind of extending this area of the rims, and it make the rims look much more interesting. It's probably one of the best configuration from my point of view. If you look at those chromey design here, lower on the lower end of the window, plus you have this chrome here with this element, and then you have this black here, and then you have those things. I think it looks nice as a contrast. In reality, when you will see the car in this configuration, you will understand what I mean. I mean, this chrome, it looks really cool. Windshield, it's heated completely. I will talk about that when you go inside the car. There you have in the middle also this area which is heated. In the winter it's very useful because it will defrost faster for the camera. Because there you have some camera that can read the traffic speed limit signs. It helps with lane assist and all the safety features. You have full LED headlamps. This is the low beam, high beam, it's here in this area. Turning signal LED, and this is the daytime running light, which look great. And here you have some air intakes, huge air intakes to improve the aerodynamic. 6 sensors on the front, again some chrome down here, again some sharp edges, lines, which look great. And even this area here on the grille, usually wherever it's the grille, the design is very nice. And Renault always have those interesting designs in the front, unique every time they kind of change it, and they look always unique and nice. New logo. Here we have the front camera, here we have the radar for all the safety features, emergency brake, and here we have some air intakes. And if I'm not wrong, you have active cooling. You can see the clappers, which are open right now. They close and open depending if the car needs to be cooled or not. So in general, it looks nice. Even the hood have some nice sharp edges over it. So yeah, overall this is the exterior. And by the way, regarding the rims, 19-inch rims, 225/45 Air 19, and then you have ventilated brake discs, normal brake calipers, and on the rear you have normal brake discs with normal brake calipers. Now I think I show you almost everything around the car, excepting the mirrors, which are big. You have the blind spot view monitoring here, also turning signal, pretty visible, and you have the camera down here for 360 degrees camera. I will show you later. Those are the handles, by the way, simple handles, but it feels good quality. The sound of the doors, yeah, classic, typical Renault. I think it sounds nice. The back door sound much nicer than the front one. Not sure what's the reason, but they are fine. Overall, they are pretty fine. Let me stop the lights. Here you open the hood. I want to show you also what is under the hood. And also you can stop the headlamps. Right now you can see you have only the daytime running light on the lower end. Now under the hood, I want to show you from here, from the middle, you can open it, but it's kind of hard with one hand. Oh, this is light. I like the fact that this hood, it's pretty light. It's manual, by the way, and here you have the configuration, the combination between this 1.6 liter petrol engine, 4 cylinders inline combined with 2 electric motors. The high voltage system, it's here, where you see with the orange on the right side, and then you have the liquid cooling, you have the fuse box and the or the battery, I don't know. Yeah, anyway, this is it. Good. You have an automatic lift gate. The button is down here, close to the number. Open up, and right now, once you open it, you will notice that the entrance in the car is not huge as you would expect, but the good part is that it's quite square. I like that. And what I notice is that this area here, it's quite big, and you know, the entrance, it sits a little bit higher, but I love the fact that it's quite square, and this is very important because you can put big items without any problem. You have some plastic at the entrance. I like the fact that you have a flat floor here, which is very useful. You have a normal light, yellow light here, and then on the right side you have some hooks. So that's it. Under the floor you have a spare tire. You can get it also optional, but you can also take out this if you need more space here, which is also very, very useful. And then you still have some space here in this area where you can put different items, which again, super useful. So in general, this is the way it looks. It has also this protection, which I will take it out right now to show you how it looks with the seats folded down. This is the way it looks without that protection. So I told you, you have a squarish big entrance. So yeah, from the point of view of space, I think it's more than enough space here to go in holiday, to carry big items. And if you want to fold down the seats, you have to do it from there. The thing is that you don't have the possibility to fold down the middle part. That's kind of the downside, but you can fold it 60-40, which is super useful. You do it from here, just like that. You press this and then you go all the way down. Let me do that. It's a little bit farther away, so I have to stretch a little bit in order to do that. So first you go like that, and then you just press it. Come on, go down, all the way down. I have to adjust the driver's seat a little bit because I leave it too much on the back when I did the entrance of the video, of this video. So I have to basically let me adjust the seat in my driving position, because later I want to show you how much space you have in the back. So this is my driving position. Let me go out and let me show you how it looks right now. This is the space. Seats folded down completely, almost 100%, which is great because you can carry big items without any problem. From here you can see also the panoramic solar bay, panoramic glass roof. And yeah, this is the space. It's good, it's pretty good. The space is quite good from my point of view. You can carry many stuff. Entrance here from the side, it's also pretty big, so you can see the way it looks also from this angle. It's quite fine, and also the quality here, it's quite good. On the legs room you have also plenty of space. The transmission tunnel in the middle is not that big, so you can add some items around here to carry without any problem. Here you have one window from one piece, so if you want to fold it down, you can fold it until here. You cannot fold it completely down. Regarding the door and the design, it's pretty simple, but I like the fact that here you have textile material, so soft material everywhere in this area. Here is plastic. Here you have this leather, so they don't use normal animal leather. This is kind of leatherette or artificial synthetic leather. You can see the stitches here on the side. This is the button, the handle. You have a speaker here, and some storage space where you can put different items. This is the entrance, pretty big entrance, and as I said before, the good part on this car regarding the space in the trunk and inside here is the fact that you can slide this bench in the front 16 centimeter. You can slide it and you can make more space in the trunk if you want to do that. I want to show you, but it's quite hard to do that with one hand, so you can slide it all the way in the front like that, and then once you slide it you have more space in the trunk there. So that's super useful to have it on your car. Regarding the seats and the quality, you have those configuration seats between this textile material in the middle, which feel relatively good quality, and then you have this lead red here, synthetic leather on the side with the stitches. I think they look good, they are comfortable. In the middle, the downside is that you cannot fold down this area, and you don't have an armrest. This is something that I wish to have here, but you have ease of fix. You can install 2 child seats here in the back, which is great. Behind the front seats, you have again this kind of a rubber plastic, behind here, some storage space here, and in the middle you have the transmission tunnel, which have maybe 10 centimeters. Here in the middle you have those vents. They feel relatively fine, but they look like the vents from BMW 1993 or something like that, if you remember that car. Here you have some 12-volt port to USB-C, very useful. So the USB-Cs and the 12-volt port, it's crazy useful. Being here, I already adjust the seat in my driving position, you see before. I have 173 centimeters and the space here is huge. So regarding the space, I have more than enough space. I can stretch my legs under the front seats, super easy. The space on my head, I have like 4 fingers over my head, something like that. But regarding the position and the comfort, I think it's more than perfect for me. Visibility outside, it's also good. You have also another window here in the back. So yeah, it's quite fine. Regarding the position and the space, it's relatively fine. Also up here, you have those LED lights, guys, on the both sides, which you can turn it on and off. And you have this panoramic solar bay, which you can turn transparent. Check this out. So you can turn it like that and you can make it transparent, or you can make it completely opaque. So let me show you that, just like that. I think you can see it. It looks really interesting. Anyway, now going in the middle, let me go in the middle. I forget to adjust this seat. This seat's it's way too much on the back. But yeah, anyway, you can make an idea here on the left side. So this is the space with me driving the car, and this is the space here where the seat, it's way too much on the back, and you have a lot of space there. So regarding space on the head, it's much less space, around 2 fingers on my head. Stretch my hand almost completely. Stretch my hand almost completely. Here it's also a little bit higher. I stay a little bit higher, but on the back it's good because you don't have that armrest. It's softer, it's nice. I think I can stay here medium short trips without any problem, but for long trips maybe will be not so good. Going in the front, the dashboard design, it looks very similar. It's almost the same, if I remember well, with the new Capture. You have this new, it's not new, but this multimedia system, 10-inch, 10.3, 10.4 or something like that. The screens are fantastic and the multimedia, it's great. We will talk about that because you have Google built-in and you have a lot of great stuff there. I think the ergonomy and I think the practicality of the design, it's extremely good. I think the design is great because it has physical buttons. The most important functions are on physical button, which is easy to use, easy to adjust. But looking at the dashboard as a design, as a beauty of the design, I think it's great. I think they did a great job. And the only thing I wish to be different here, not that it's not good as a quality, but I wish that the car to have a different steering wheel, something like flat up, flat down, you know, like the new trend. Man, that would make that will make a fantastic car. But yeah, overall it's more than enough, more than nice. You have this window and then you have another window here which is fixed. Regarding the window, you don't have double glass on the front, by the way, if that's your question. And also regarding the quality, even though the design is kind of the same as on the rear, this time you have soft material everywhere on the upper side. This time you have this ambient light here in the door, which you can change the colors. You have textile material here, you have leather here, so the quality is very good. And then you have the buttons here for the windows, lock the windows, electric adjustable mirrors. Down here you have much bigger storage space, and then you have the speaker. At the entrance you have Renault on this aluminum plate. You have normal pedals, no aluminum pedals, and you have electric adjustable seats. So from here you can adjust the seats electrically in every position you want. Regarding the entrance, also pretty big. This is the panoramic solar bay glass roof. You can see it better here, and those are the seats. You can choose between 3 types of seats, but yeah, those are so nice because they are very comfortable. They focus a little bit more on comfort. It's quite soft here and here. They are bright, they are big. You have side support, which is great with this artificial leather. They are nice, I really like it. Here in the middle you have a space where you can wireless charging your phone. I really like it. It's perfect the way they position it here. Here you have a space for the key, electric handbrake. You have auto hold, 2 cup holders, armrest here in the same leather, artificial leather. You can adjust the armrest and you can definitely open it up, and you have there some storage space. Here you have also the button to open the trunk, and from here up you have some leather, good quality, and some buttons. This is for changing different safety settings or disengage different safety settings, depend how you configure it. Here you have the e-save button if you want to save the energy for later. If you're on the highway, you save the energy, you go in the city, you have a full battery, and then you drive in electric mode, and from here you adjust the position of the headlamps. And here you have the vents, which also it's relatively fine. Up here, soft material, kind of a rubber everywhere on the dashboard. Let me go inside. Now, visibility wise, it's pretty good. Even though this area here, it's split, I drive the car and I don't feel like I have a blind spot in this area. I feel like I have a good visibility, so that doesn't bother me at all. Good visibility in the mirror. Here you have the speakers, Harman Kardon, because the car comes with this option Harman Kardon speakers, 9 speakers. Yeah, it sounds pretty good, pretty clear. Up here on the roof, by the way, I forget to tell you, the quality, it's very good. I really like the way it feels. I would say from 1 to 10, I will give it 7, something like that. Microphone up here. Here you have also a vanity mirror with LED light, which look and feel pretty good. Up here you have SOS button, you have LED lights, and here you have the mirror, and the visibility in the mirror you can see for yourself. It's quite good. And here you have this button from where you can turn this panoramic glass roof into opaque, or let me put the contact. Without the contact it's not working. Now you can turn from opaque to transparent. So I'm not sure if you can see it so well, but I think you get the idea. Anyway, pretty cool stuff, pretty great technology. I like very much that here in the middle you have leather everywhere, so good quality on this Iceland. They put this gear selector on the Iceland with chrome. I really like it, it looks great, and as you drive, the position of it, it's great. The grip with the fingers, it's great, I really like it. And you have D mode from drive, and you have B mode. For those of you that don't know what B mode is, that when you release the acceleration, the car will regenerate more energy, will make kind of a engine, kind of a motor brake, and it will regenerate the energy back into the battery. This is the P from park. Here you have some storage space, USB-C, 12-volt port, and up here you have another space for a phone, which is great. I mean, plenty of practicality and plenty of space to put your stuff. Start-stop engine button, it's here. Again, here, soft leather, nice design, soft material. Glove box, it's huge, one of the biggest glove box. I didn't know that I have those information here with the prices. Look at this, iconic. You can see the price. Anyway, but you can go online because those are changing all the time. When it comes to steering wheel, you can adjust it from down here manually, up, down, forward, backward. Very simple like that. The grip is great. Even the steering wheel is not real leather, it's synthetic leather, but you have perforated areas here. It looks great. It's nice. Then you have physical button. This is very important because you can set from here the autopilot, and all the safety features from the physical button is much more easier. On the right side you have also the buttons for configuration, and from here you can change different driving modes. So the car comes with a few driving modes, from comfort, eco, sport, personal, and comfort, and you can configure it, and you can see every time you change the driving modes the colors are changing, and even the ambient light on the doors is changing there, which is so cool. I will show you in a second also how you can configure it. The screen is the same. The latest is kind of screen design from Renault. Great quality, great resolution and brightness and colors is kind of the latest technology. You can see how much range the car have here. You can see here how much battery the car still has. And then you can configure the screen. You can see it like that. For example, when you activate the autopilot, I will show you that when we do the test drive. You can see in the middle the cars around, you can see the lane and stuff like that. Then you can change it to see it like that, kind of a simple view with the speed in the middle and some simple information. You can see it like that again when the car is charging, it's driving eco, or you use more power. And then you have the navigation in the middle from Google Map, which is great. The fact that the car uses Google built-in and you have that map in the middle there is just fantastic. Plus on the right side you can see the consumption, you can see the water temperature, you can also let only the navigation system, media, again eco monitoring, and energy flow that shows you what happened with energy while you're driving. And here you see the distance and how many kilometers have the car, and here you see the consumption, the average consumption. Behind the steering wheel here you still have this controller for the media, which is very useful. And then in the middle here you have the screen, which is positioned very well. I like very much that you have physical button for hazard light. It's perfect positioned here because you need it. A lot of time you need this button, and then it's perfect positioned here. The temperature from the climatic system and all the physical buttons for climatic system are here and are extremely useful. I love the fact that they still keep it like physical, so great job. And then you have the controllers here, heated steering wheel, heated seats. You can activate it from here, free position for you and the passenger in the front. And this button here, for those of you that don't know what it is, this button is for heated windshield. So the car comes with a heated windshield, and not only the wipers, but it's heated completely. So from every corner, I don't know if you see it, if you go closer a little bit, you can see those little lines inside here. I don't know if you can see it, little lines, parallel lines inside the glass that are used to heat the windshield in the winter. In 1 minute it's defrosted, so it's super cool. From up to down, if you slide it like that, you can play with the brightness, traction control, hands-free park assist, which I will show you in the test drive video how the car can park automatically. And then of course on the home page right here you have this navigation system, which is the same as you have it on your Android phone, or it's a Google map basically, because it has Google built-in, which is incredible. It's one of the best navigation you can get outside on the market these days. And why I say that, because it's the same as you use it on your phone. You have the traffic information, you have all the point of interest from restaurants, hotels, charging stations, gas stations, wherever you want to search here. You can go and search very easy. It's loading very fast. It's working extremely fast. And basically you have all the information in real time. You have also the road closure. You can see, for example, here you have a lot of information. And the good fact is that you can also it's loading very fast. For example, you can use also the voice command. Check this out. Navigate to Paris.
Navigating to Paris.
And it used the same voice assist, the same Google voice assist as you use it when you connect your Android or Apple CarPlay and you use the Google Map. It's kind of the same Google Assist, and it works fast, it's loading fast. You can see in Paris it's loading just like that in 1-2 seconds. Very good system. I'm a big fan of this system. It shows you also the traffic and how much time you have to wait on this street because it's closure also in this area around here. It's fantastic from my point of view. It's one of the best Google map, or no, it's the best navigation system which you can have on the car. Anyway, that's with the map. Now if you go down here, you already see the climatic system. Up here you have the multimedia. So for example, if you go to telephone, you can connect your telephone. Here you have the media. Not sure why it's not working right now, but there you can get to change the radio station and all that stuff. Here you have all the application from Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, wireless. You can connect it, of course. The device management, from here you can connect or disconnect the phone. Here you have the Play Store. Here on the Play Store you can go and install around 30 apps. They have from Spotify to Google Music to YouTube Music to what else, Waze, and a lot of application. Even browsing online, you can do browsing, which is great. Then you have Bluetooth audio, calendar, Google Assist, which you saw it before. You have even the Google News here. You can go to media. Now you see the media, it's working right now. And you have the Google News. You can hear Google News, business, wherever you want to hear. You can go to sources here, and you can go to radio, wherever, and you can go even deeper to choose how the sound should sound like a podcast, like a club, like a studio, like a concert, depend how you like to have the sound system. And because it has this Harman Kardon sound system, it sounds pretty interesting. Then you have all the settings from the audio sound, and this is also very convenient. Good. And then you have also extra settings here. Now that I show you that, if you go to the settings here, you have all the settings. Again, you have some extra sound settings, Bluetooth, location. Here you find date and time, security, system information here, language, units, wherever you want to change, you find it around here. Let's go to the last one, the car here, the vehicle, because there you find the most important settings of the car, and you have 4 different driving modes from comfort, eco, sport, and personal. And on the personal, you go to configure it here, and you can even configure every single driving mode. You can choose the engine, how to react, normal, sport, or eco. Then you can choose how the steering wheel to be, low, medium, or high, so to be lighter or stiffer. And then you have the vehicle dynamic. You can choose to turn it off, normal, or sport. Pretty cool. And life on board, you can choose the ambient light, wherever ambient light you want to have, depending on this driving mode, on the personal driving mode. So you can choose, for example, to have it blue, you can choose to have it yellow or orange, or whatever color you want, you can choose to have it. And then you just press OK, and then the color will stay here also on the screen, but also here on the doors, which is pretty interesting. Okay, then the second thing is that on the electric here, you can see a nice graphic with what happened with the energy while you're driving, when the car used the energy to power the car, or use the petrol engine, or whatever happened, recuperate the energy. Then here you have the pedestrian warning sound. You have 3 different type of sounds, and predictive hybrid. You have 360 degrees camera, which you saw it before, and you can see around the car what happened if you go in reverse and so on. Very useful again. Then you have hands-free park assist that help you park horizontally, vertically. You can choose from here. We will talk about that in the test drive video. My driving, here you have information about how safe did you drive the car and the history. And here you can see the eco and how economical you drive the car before. Really interesting. And here you can see the consumption and information about the fuel consumption. On driver assistance systems, you find all the safety features of the car. So here you can turn on all, or you can personalize every single safety features, from speed limit, warning assist, limitation, charge sound, lane prevention, dash line intervention. So from here you can kind of configure it and customize how you want it. You have following distance, adaptive speed limiter, cruise control, and so on. Parking here, all the safety features for the parking and so on. You can kind of configure it around here. Then you have the vehicle, all the settings of the vehicle from outside, access doors, welcome, wipers, cockpit, and tire pressure. You have it here. Then you have the settings which you saw it before. And yeah, in general, that's it. The cool part is that if you use the voice command, you can ask also things about how many degrees are today outside.
In voluntary today, expect a high of 7 and a low of 3.
So you can see it works so fast and super precise. So yeah, from my point of view, very good multimedia system, at least in this price range. It's fantastic. In general, this is the car. Those are the most important information that you can get about the car. So if you still have questions, ask me down below. I will be happy to answer you all. Don't miss out the test drive video with the same car, because you will get more information on how it works, this full hybrid system. Thank you very much to all of you that are watching my videos. Really appreciate that. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, stay close, because will come really interesting new car next days. And thank you again for watching my videos. See you in the next one. Bye guys.